another question, you know, because we talked about the war, we talked about the 7th of October, and you are working with the hostages' families. What's exactly what are you doing? I know we shot one of our previous episodes at the Hostage Square in front of the Tel Aviv Museum, which is a place which I visited a couple of times and talked to people in the tents. Um, what is exactly your job there?
I'm working with foreign media. So I'm helping to get the stories of the hostage families out there into international media outlets. A lot of it is inbound, so whenever there's a journalist who wants to speak to a returned hostage or a member of the family of a person who was kept hostage or is currently a hostage, I will make those connections. And we also organize events and press conferences, just to try and keep the hostage families at the top of people's minds. There hasn't been news for such a long time that we really don't want people to forget that there's still 133 people who are in Gaza, and it's time that they all came home.
You noticed, everybody noticed, especially outside of Israel, the ugliest side of people regarding the situation. A lot of anti-Semitism, a lot of hate towards Israel. That's mixing everything up. That all kinds of prejudices they had about Israel already before, which was just, I've seen stickers so horrible that I couldn't even imagine that, people would actually think this or say this. But what's the experience with the foreign media?
To be honest, the foreign media who wants to tell the story of the hostages, on the whole, are incredibly sympathetic and kind. And even if they're from outlets that are traditionally anti-Israel, there's only been one incident since I've been there that I can think of that was really shocking, where a journalist asked a released hostage, actually it was a hostage who had been rescued, asked him how he felt that the IDF had killed innocent people as part of the rescue mission, which was an incredibly inappropriate and extremely offensive question. But this person, who's the former hostage, handled it with absolute grace and did not, it was handled by him very, very well. On the whole, the media is very kind. Like, how can these hostages are people who are from peace-loving communities. They often had tried to. A lot of them are peace activists, but they're living in their communities. They're living simple lives. They're full of love. They're totally innocent. These are not people who are in any way causing harm to the Palestinians, and especially not in Gaza. And most of them really were campaigning for equal rights and wanting the Gazans to live a better life.
We get really beautiful. Wow.
Nice, Stevie.
Wow. Can I borrow him for a day?
Potentially, yeah.
Come. Stevie.
Tell us.